welcome back to the Pauper Slaughter. I'm Dan, I'm running Pauper Gauntlet. And the first day of the Pauper Gauntlet is really tough. So I'm looking at what deck to throw under the bus right now, but I'm not gonna throw Soul Sisters under the bus yet. Because I have decided to take TurboKitty's TurboKitty 3000's brew BorosKitty and misrepresent that in the tournament practice room. So now it's time for BorosKitty. And if I get a win, I will quit for today. But I do desperately need a win. There is a weapon if everybody gets eliminated. Or if a lot of decks get eliminated in the first round. I might call the second round the Just for Fun round. And that round will be played in the Just for Fun room instead, to increase my chance of winning. But I know I have played over 1,000 matches in the tournament practice room, and win percentage is somewhere between 60 and 70%. And in the Pauper Gauntlet, you get a win for any win. So if the opponent rage quits, just disconnects, etc., I get a win. But still, I'm losing every match right now. So it's not the start I expected, but it's the start we got. I am losing count of how many times I've lost, but I played 8 matches. This is the 9th match. After this there are 38 more decks in the gauntlet. I have a sideboard plan. What the hell? I didn't know the deck could produce hands like this. And I'm keeping it. Rage keep. Okay, let's see what we're up against. Something black. That's probably very bad. Can we outvalue the mono black control decks? Probably. Okay, what's the plan here? We can rebirth, get the furnace back. We're probably playing... Do we go for the early rebirth? Is that even a real thing? Well, we have the 3 mana. Let's do the early rebirth. That must be super bad. We are trying a new thing today. This is when he casts Shrivel. He has black. Lots of black. Do I do it again? He might let crit rat me or something, but if it does, at least I get in 6 damage. I still have the gargoyles. So let's do it again. And let's live the dream like it's 2012. Okay, Crypt Rat is not what we want to see here. No Crypt Rat! Oh my god, it's Trinket! Jesus, okay. Then a Crypt Rat could very well be likely. Trinket versus BorosKitty is a grindy match. I played it before. But let's put Trinket down, because I need a win. Yeah, it's to be expected. Prism. Direct damage. This is not good. It is poetic that I lose against Trinket though. So this might be the final game of the day, no matter what happens. Do I have 2 cards to let go of? I probably do. Let's play the Crossroads. Skyfisher. Now we don't want to see Undying Evil on the Augur. And there it is. Nice one! So what do I keep? What do I keep? Well, the Sanctum Gargoyle feels like a good card to keep. Then I could get back the Prism, try to recover. I think I'm going for that. And then he kills my Skyfisher. Yep. Do I have a sideboard plan? I'm not in the mood to create sideboard plans. I hope I have one, but I don't. Just against Delver and Fisher. But at least I can journey this guy to oblivion. Saving my gargoyle. Ha. Did he lose the... Oh, he has the Grim Harvest in hand still. Or does he? I should have kept track of that. Though he doesn't have an exile card, so the Grim Harvest is still in his hand. But he can only... Oh, there it is. So if I could kill this Muldrifter, I would get rid of the Grim Harvest, because the Grim Harvest is key in long games against grindy decks such as BorosKitty. So, yay! Grim Harvest dies. That's sweet. And you must never let your Grim Harvest go against a deck like BorosKitty, I think. But at this point, I am not a reliable source. Because I can't think clearly because of all the losses. So even if I beat up Trinket, it's kind of like losing. Okay, he goes down to 8. And there's Crypt Rats. Not very efficient right now. Mr. Wellspring. Well, I'm playing Glintalk. Getting back my Prism. Yes, please. Casting the Prism again. Grindy grind. You killed it. But I will get back something. I will get back my Prism. Being beat down by Crypt Rats is not what I'm afraid of. Wellspring Rebirth. Well, that's exactly what you want, isn't it? So I'm getting the Prism instead. Yes. And I'm sure he has some nasty kill spell for me here. Another Edict. Galvanic Blast to the face. It's very tempting to use the Rebirth. Do I even have 3 artifacts? I do have 3 artifacts. But casting the Skyfisher seems to be the thing to do. Getting back a Prism. As long as it doesn't have his life staff. Oh my god. Yeah, calling it as I see it. Beat down. Cast the artifacts. Wait until he has to sacrifice the Crypt Rat. And now, in response to him sacrificing Crypt Rat, I can Bolt and Galvanic Blast. Right? I can still do it, right? So I attack. And in response to the life staff trigger going on the... That should work. Am I wrong? I have 3 artifacts. Okay, when it tragic slips, then it will not happen. So I cast the Wellspring. Or the Hawk. Probably the Hawk. Retrieving the Prism. Yes. Do I have enough to discard? I could discard Rebirth Wellspring. I just want the lifestaff trigger on the stack. That's all I want. I hope I'm thinking correctly now. I might be too weird in my head. Also, if he moves the lifestaff. No, that doesn't work. He's still not dying here, right? Scrim Harvest in the graveyard? No. If he moves the life staff, I can do it in response. I have to kill the Muldrifter. So now it moves. And then I can do it in response. Elsewhere Flask. So now he does it, and now we bolt him and kill him, hopefully. Oh, I was below 3 artifacts for a while there. So now we do it. Red mana. Bolt. God, I was below 3 artifacts. My god, okay. What do we want against him? We want the Sanctifiers. We want Mox Monkeys. We don't want Fire Blasts. We might want Stone Rains. No, we don't want Stone Rains. We are throwing out these guys. And what? Something else. Got to go, I'm gonna get some water. Mox Monkey is not super good against Trinket. Oh, I've seen so many hands like this today. It's amazing. But it is what fate has dictated. Fate. I have to mulligan. Okay, I'm keeping this. It's pretty close to nothing. Going for Prism. No Augur, please. No Augur. He did find land. No blue land yet. He kept the Fume Spitters in the deck. Well, I haven't really thought about what he should have taken out. Because I'm not looking at my Trinket list now. Because I am way too nervous. And I don't want him to quit because I'm taking too long. But we are at the same. As I haven't lost an artifact yet, so I don't want to cast the Sanctum Gargoyle. I'm just grinding more cards. Glinthawk Wellspring. There's his blue mana. Yes, I do. I would like to return Ichor Wellspring, please. Remember the fallen, but they haven't fallen yet. has a full grip of cards. Okay, maybe I should look at this, the real sideboard plan for this, but no. It's Trinket Mage. And he's certainly getting life staff. Oh, he's getting capsule. Well, that's a decent choice too. And you, Mr. Bird, are you an artifact? No, you're not. So, maybe I am playing the Sanctum Gargoyle so I can get that executed, then remember the fall and get him back. No. That doesn't work. Let's look at some more cards. That's always fun. Do I Oblivion Ring something? Oblivion Ringing Executioner's Capsule here. Seems like the wrong thing to do. It's not dangerous enough, is it? We want to Oblivion Ring Muldrifter so he can't Undying Evil it. But we could bolt Mr. Trinket Mage. Not much else going on here. Desperately looking to get an artifact in the graveyard. Rebirth would be a solid draw here. Fume Spit the beat down. Well, return target creature and target artifact. So if I... Oh. Yep. Sanctifiers for capsule, that's not very useful, is it? Oblivion Ring, Sanctifiers, Gargoyle. Well, if the Gargoyle dies, I can get it back with Remember the Fallen. So we'll use it. Even though it has less value than ordinary, than it usually has. You will remember him unless you do some Bojuka Bog tricks. Five cards in his hand. And this is often the case when you bring in anti-artifact cards against Trinket, that, well, you have no target. Muldrifter rears his ugly face and he refills his hand. So we cast the Skyfisher, get back the Prism, cast the Prism, and then we Oblivion Ring. Oh, is that what we do? No, let's go for more value, we like value. Yes, I wish to return an artifact to my hand. I like returning artifacts to my hand. Journey to Nowhere. Okay, we're not fighting that Muldrifter. He can attack as much as he wants. Glinthawk goes to the graveyard. Still no artifacts in the graveyard. Spinning Darkness. Doing work. Muldrifter. Okay, we're getting rid of Muldrifters. That's what's going to happen next turn. Oh, Rebirth. Do we do that first? Maybe we do that first. So much value now. So now I want to remember the Fallen and get back Wellspring Gargoyle. I could have done that earlier. Remember the Fallen. Return Sanctum Gargoyle, Icor Wellspring. And cast Oblivion Ring. For a Muldrifter. And then I need to figure out how to get rid of the Wellspring again. But I should have gone Remember the Fallen for Gargoyle, Core Skyfisher earlier. Trinket Mage, fetches, Life Staff. Spell Bomb. Well, that's not too bad right now. Hambujuka Bog, okay. My graveyard shenanigans are now not happening. So what do I do? First we journey the Muldrifter. Bolting the Trinket Mage is a sure way to get an Undying Evil. But we need to know if the road is clear to attack, and it is. So we do attack. Then we cast Glinthawk. Returning the Prism. And then we cast Prism. Drawing a card. And it's the Crossroads, so we gain some life. That's really nice. And now it's your turn. All your grindy tricks. He still has 5 cards and an active spell bomb. There is Spinning Darkness again. Killing Glinthawk. Finally the target I wanted. Yeah, I didn't like my graveyard anyway. You can have it. Okay. Sanctifiers, kick them! Go away, foul thing. Hit you for 3. Cast Wellspring. Blast Lightning Bolt. Grim Harvest Trinket Mage with mana enough to protect it. He is retrieving it immediately. Capsule. Kill that guy. Attack. Trinket Mage. What else do you have to get back? You're down to land now, right? Yes. Okay. Journey on the Trinket Mage. So I guess I'm just happily casting the Sanctum Gargoyle now. Right, for just the value of a 2/3 flyer. If he casts Grim Harvest now, he's going to lose it. So he knows that, and he doesn't do it. Trinket Mage, still only getting the lands. Here he comes. He's great at blocking though. Grim Harvest is still in the graveyard. Here's another Fume Spitter. Making my attack complicated. But here it comes anyway. And it does hit him. Casting Skyfisher. Turning Prism. Recasting Prism. Rebirth. For a Skyfisher. Am I waiting with that Skyfisher? I think I'm waiting with the Skyfisher. No, I don't need to. I think I'm gonna cast the Skyfisher. I have the Prism out. And I'm getting back the other Prism. So now, let's see what he does. He is using that, he has 3 mana. He is recovering the Grim Harvest. I think he's keeping Spellbomb around way too long. He needs to draw that card. Yeah, he's getting another, but this seems very slow. You don't have the time to dawdle around like this, do you? Maybe it's the only thing he can do. Yeah. Of course, Guy Fisher is not feeling very well. I do give you that. He retrieved the Grim Harvest, 6 mana left. Casting the Grim Harvest again. This is not enough, my dear friend. Because I have direct damage. And I'm not gonna use it now. I'm gonna use it on my turn so he can miscalculate how much he needs to block. Grim Harvest is still in the graveyard. I wonder if he didn't bring in the second. I got to check the sideboard plan now. Let's hope it doesn't pop up in your face. Okay, I'll do that afterwards. Because the sideboard plan for Trinket is secret. Will BorosKitty make it to the second round of the Pauper Gauntlet? It looks that way now. Really looks that way. Well, we don't need a slow roll. We do have 4 artifact lands. And we do win! Woohoo! A win in the Pauper Gauntlet! It's amazing! Thank you for watching. No, okay, we have to check the sideboard thing. You know what? There is no sideboard plan for BorosKitty. So we should make one. I think he needs to bring in the life stuff. He needs to bring in the Spinning Darknesses. And what else? He's not gonna outvalue me 1-for-1. Shitting Rats is not gonna block. Do you want to duress? I don't think you do. So what is not useful? Fume Spitters. 3 Fume Spitters is what I'm taking out for Silvok Lifestaff and 2 Spinning Darkness. Let me know if you think that's different. That's his sideboard plan for this match, not mine. Thank you for watching. That means BorosKitty is in round 2 of the Pauper Gauntlet.